Today, I am going to be talking about when someone is not taking you seriously, because today's song that was uploaded was Little Boy Blue, I think, which was me singing about a country playa, and so I did this play on words. I wrote the song like a year ago, but we're not going to talk about the song. If you want to listen to the song, you can click the link at the end of this video. Funny thing about today's video is that I had actually recorded it at home, but it sounded like doo-doo, and I don't like saying doo-doo. It sounded like crap. And I can roll a video clip of me singing. I had actually dressed up like a cowgirl and stuff. It was pretty legit.
Sit down, y'all. I'ma tell you about Little Boy Blue.
So, I re-sang it again today, when I did the topical I Want to Speak Today video that was going to be about, can't even talk right now. Okay, so we're talking about players and heartbreakers. I'm a heartbreaker, you're a heartbreaker. I'm so sorry. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. That's actually a good song. Dealing with players and heartbreakers, or people who are just not taking you seriously in a relationship. The number one rule to remember is if an individual wants to be serious with you, they will be serious with you. Like, if someone wants to be serious with you, they will take you seriously, and you probably won't have to keep asking yourself, do they want to be with me? Normally, when someone really wants to be with you, they will make that clear and they will be with you. However, we all have gotten into those little cases where you're with a playa or a heartbreaker or someone who's not taking you seriously. Some red flags. A red flag for me was the line, I used to be a player, but I'm not anymore. Does that even sound believable? No, but I believed it because I was naive, and it's like, oh, well, he's admitting that his days are behind him, but that was just a red flag, ladies and gentlemen. And when someone says that, run, unless you want to get played, because ultimately, someone who's announcing, I used to be a player, but I'm not anymore, I feel it's a bait to see how you will respond and react. Someone used to be a player and used to play around. Yes, there can be that instance where they're just trying to be honest, but their actions ultimately, and if you want to continue to fiddle around with that, their actions ultimately will speak louder than words. But if you're watching this video about am I getting played, you probably are getting played, because when you have to ask, when you have to ask, it's because something looks questionable and you're getting a bunch of question marks in your mind, which is probably your conscience telling you that something is awry. Not all the time, but most of the time. Listen to that little warning voice inside of your head. So when he says, I used to be a player, but I'm not anymore, I would say that that's a big warning sign just because that happened to me. I'm just saying watch for the actions, and the odds are if you're watching this video, you feel like you're getting played. So don't take the little warnings inside of you for granted. Yourself is trying to tell you something. You are trying to tell yourself something. Don't ignore yourself. Listen to yourself. What is yourself saying on the inside? Is it saying run? You should run. I see it telling me. I don't. That's demonic. Another sign that someone is not taking you seriously is if you see this person around often and they're very flirtatious with a lot of people, and you're seeing them around and you're like, why is he flirting with her? Or if you just hear word on the street is that many other girls are questioning if he's interested in them as well, he's probably not that serious about you. Vice versa, a female is going around and playing around and flirting and ooh, and then Johnny is asking in the back of his head, does she like me? She's probably not that serious about you, and you can say, ooh, she's just trying to make me jealous. But that's kind of a mind game, and do you really want to be in a relationship with someone who is using mind games on you to make you serious, to make you jealous, like to manipulate and it's subtle manipulation if she is trying to make you jealous and using it as a mind game. No, don't be with someone who's going to play games like that. Either way, I think that it would be in your best interest to walk away. Just walk away. Because if they're not going to be serious enough about you to zero in on you and to give you the focus and the attention and the flirtability that kind of expresses their serious interest, what are you sticking around for? Because then they're probably not going to take you seriously. Like I said, when someone wants to be serious with you, they will be serious with you, and they won't keep playing games with other people. I emphasize that it's whatever you allow yourself to put up with. If you want to put up with someone who is super flirty around and not really is hot and cold about their feelings about you, then know that you're going to have to sit in that pot of water, and when it gets burning up hot, you're going to get burned, and when it gets freezing cold, you're going to get freezer burned, and you're going to freeze. So ultimately, sometimes people straighten up their act when you show that you're not standing up for that. Like, people only do to you what you allow them to do to you. And so if you want to keep connecting and being with someone who is not being serious with you, there's no one to blame but you when your feelings get hurt. Another thing to watch is communication and how communication is being presented. It's not very difficult to entertain someone via text message. It does not take that much effort to send a text message. And while some text messages can be inspiring and sensitive and touching and loving-hearted, I have found that when your relationship is really basically composed of text messaging, that might be a sign that someone's not being serious. However, if your relationship has text messaging, but it also has verbal communication, like that person actually picking up the phone and wanting to have a phone conversation with you, that person actually wanting to pull off of the electronics and meet you in person, you might be onto something. But be weary of those players and those heartbreakers who will just eat you all up on the text message, and they'll just, oh, blah, blah, blah. They'll say whatever they want to say on text message. But off the phone, if you're not getting that much effort or communication without the help of the iPhone or the BlackBerry, might want to watch yourself there. Might want to watch it. Another warning sign would be lack of commitment. Now, I can understand someone not wanting to commit within a week, maybe even a month, maybe even a couple months. But the longer you go and this person is really like, I don't want to commit, they might not be at the same level of seriousness as you are in the relationship. So ultimately, you have to decide what you want to put up with, what your own personal preferences are for different sorts of people. If you want to be with the person at the life stage that you're at, if you want to be with the person who will be more individualized towards your needs while dating, who will be more serious about the relationship, who won't be playing around and just kind of careless and not really that into you. Because when someone is into you, they will be into you. They will be pursuing you. They will be showing interest. You won't have to sit and ask, are they into me? Because most of it, they will either let you know or their actions will clearly demonstrate that they are into you. So if someone's not interested in you, if someone's not going to take you seriously, then walk away. And in the event that they want to take you seriously, they will let you know. Other than that, I would just disconnect and walk away unless you want to entertain the games. If you want to play the games with them, have a fun time. But if that's not what you desire, if you desire a more serious relationship, etc., then I would suggest walking away so that you don't get your feelings hurt. That's all I have to say today. Okay, well, bye-bye.